Hi there. In this video, I want to show you exactly what it's like to use the new Kajabi. You're going to look over my shoulder and you're going to see me from scratch, from a brand new Kajabi account. You're going to see me build up a site and customize its look, build up products and get them ready to sell. Now, I hope this video does a couple things. I hope this video shows you how easy it is to get started and how beautiful your content can look by using the new Kajabi. And finally, how much easier it will be to share your message with the world now that it's all in one place and just one platform to do all of this stuff. It's really, really cool. And aside from that, I'm also going to kind of explain some philosophy behind why we did things the way we did when we built the new Kajabi. So come look over my shoulder and check this out. Okay, so here we are inside my Kajabi admin dashboard. And you'll notice that there's some walkthrough videos up at the top. If this was your account, I would advise you to go through these. They're very helpful and they'll get you going right away. But for the purposes of this demo, we'll just skip right over those for now. Now, you'll see over here in the top, it says my site, Kenny Reader's site. Inside Kajabi, there's this concept of a site. And inside your site is where all your products live and all your users live and all your marketing pages. Everything you need for a business is in a site. That site can have its own custom domain name, and that is what you're gonna just get people to sign up for and purchase products from. Now, some plans in Kajabi allow you to have multiple sites, so that's for completely different businesses. For this demo, we're just gonna focus on one site here. So my site by default is Kenny Reader's site. Let's make this something a little bit more realistic sounding. So I'm going to click edit and change this to learn to code. And then I can change the subdomain learn to code.mykajabi.com. So out of the box, you get your own subdomain on mykajabi.com. Of course, you can add a custom branded domain name later. And so I'm just going to save that. You'll see that there's a lot of other options here, and I'm not going to cover every feature because this video would be 2 hours long. So I'm just going to hit save here. And now I'm going to go back to my dashboard, and you'll see now it says my site is learn to code and my domain name is better. So the first thing I want you to kind of see is what does a site look like right off the bat. So I'm going to click preview. So here's a preview of what a default site looks like in Kajabi. And you'll see that we populate it with some default text, Photography Academy. I'm going to show you how to change all this in a second. So I'm going to go back in here, and under website, I'm going to hit appearance. Now, this is an important part of Kajabi. And Kajabi is built on the concept of themes. And this is a super powerful concept because you can completely change the look and feel of your site and of your products, which I'll show you later. So we're talking about the site level now. So every site in Kajabi has a theme. And so by default, it's got this default theme, and here's a preview of it. It looks just like this. I'm going to show you, though, how I can pick a new theme. So I'm going to click pick a theme, and you'll see these thumbnails of different themes I can pick inside New Kajabi. And by the way, we have a lot more coming and a lot more just in the hopper on the way. They're amazing. There's this one called Derby. So I'm going to install this one because I love this one. And it's installing my theme. Okay, so I've got the Derby site theme installed now. And I'm just going to activate that because I know that's the one I want. Okay, so check it out. There's a preview of it. Now, here's a great time to bring up a philosophy that we hold dear here at Kajabi, and that's that no two businesses are alike, right? Some of you watching this have different requirements than others of you watching this. Some of you might be super advanced and you know what you're doing and you just want to customize the heck out of it, and you just want a platform that facilitates that. Okay, but there's others of you who are beginners. You're no coders. You just want to point and click and easily customize things to your liking, but you don't want to get into all the techie stuff, and you don't maybe need that extra level of customization. You just want to pick from some options and have it look great. So it would be naive for us to try to build a software that just works for both of you. The same interface works for both sets of people, right? We've got these power users and we've got these no coders. It would be naive if we thought that the same set of tools is going to work for both of you. So what did we do? We created an area for both of you. So for the no coders out there, we have this customize section. So I'm going to click customize here on my site theme. And you'll see I have a beautiful preview of my site theme, and then I can mouse over anything I want and just change it. Okay, so Music Makers Academy was just this default text in here. I'm going to click that and I'm going to say Learn to Code. Okay, so I set my title, Learn to Code, and then description, I'll just paste something in here and I'll click Save. And you'll see I have a live preview of that right here. Now, let's do some more customization. Okay, so I'm gonna click on this big image here and we're gonna change it. And this is a great opportunity to show you another cool feature with Kajabi, and that's how to get files into it, right? You're not just limited to uploading images or files from your desktop. There's lots of different ways you can get images in there. So when I click upload here, I have all these options on the side. So sure, I could just drag an image there from my desktop or choose it from my computer. But there's a lot of other cool things you can do. You can actually have your webcam just snap a picture, which is really useful. If you just want to get some quick placeholders in there, you can just snap a picture of yourself and done. But my personal favorite is Dropbox. So when I click on that, I have access to all my Dropbox folders. Now, the first time you do this, you'll log into your Dropbox account. Once you do that though, you see all your Dropbox folders. So I have this folder in here called Kajabi Walkthrough Assets, and these are just files I put together for today's demo. And so I'm gonna go over here into the site theme folder and just pick my site marquee. So you'll see how quick that was because I didn't have to upload it from my computer. It just grabbed it. I like to say it slurped it in from Dropbox out there in the cloud, and the image is already in there. So I'm gonna hit save. And you'll see the big marquee image pull in. So that's awesome. Now you see this logo at the top. We'll wanna change this to something that reflects our site and our brand. So I'm gonna go back to that Dropbox folder and I'm gonna pick header logo. Check it out, it's already looking great. Okay, so let's preview this page now. Here's the preview of the page, and you'll see that it lists our latest courses, right? And it shows a sample sales page. We'll get to all of this. And when I scroll down, you'll see that this theme has some text here, and it actually has an opt-in. So this is a page that can be used as your actual home page, right? So New Kajabi, this all-in-one platform, you can use it if you want for your entire website, or you could use it as a section of your website that's completely brandable to list all your courses and actually accept opt-ins and lots of cool stuff. So I'm gonna actually show you here how to edit the rest of this page, and then we'll get on to building some products. So I'm gonna go back into customizing the appearance of the site. And I'll scroll down, and here's some text on here. Let's just replace that other text. So that one. And we'll hit save. Okay, so we got some text in there. This default text is fine for now. And finally, you'll see at the very bottom, it says copyright your brand. Might as well change this to, it's 2016 now, Learn to Code. Save. And I'll preview that. Okay, so that's the store page, which is an integral part of a site theme in Kajabi. So now we're gonna go over and create some products and show you how easy that is. Okay, so back on my dashboard, you'll see that we have this recent products section. And there's already a sample product in there, but for this demo, I just wanna create a brand new one. So I'm gonna click Add New. And for title here, I'm just gonna call this HTML Basics. And paste that in there and hit save. Now, a product can have its own thumbnail image. So I'm gonna go pick that. I'll just go to my handy Dropbox folder. And I've got a product thumbnail for it. Okay, so I saved that. And now it's time to add some content. So I'm gonna click on categories, and let's just give it a category called introduction. Give it a description here. And this category can have its own image. So I'm just gonna go back here and pick a category image. Finally, let's publish this category and hit save. Okay, so categories would be used, especially if you have a whole bunch of posts and you just kind of want to section them out into smaller chunks for your students. For this demo, I'm just going to stick with the one category here called introduction. So now let's add some content to that category. So I'm going to click over to posts, hit new post, and let's just call this welcome to this course. And for my category, I'll pick the introduction category we just made. And let's paste in some text here. Now every post can have a video on it. So I've got a video here in my Dropbox folder to use as an example. So it's uploading that. And the poster image, I'm going to leave the poster image blank because Kajabi is really cool that when you upload a video, it automatically grabs a frame from that video to use as the poster image. And it even gets cooler than that because you can actually scrub through the video and find the exact perfect still in the video and use that as your thumbnail. So we don't need to bother about uploading a custom one. And I'm going to finally hit published. Okay, so I just repeated that same exact process several more times just to fill it up with some realistic looking posts. So now at this point, before I preview what my product looks like, I want to kind of show you, well, how can I pick a theme for my product? How can I make it look the way I want? And so I'm going to click on appearance now for this product. And you'll see default theme here. So you could kind of see in the preview that it has some of the images that I just uploaded, HTML basics, but I'm going to go back and pick a new theme for this. And there's a whole bunch of product themes, like I mentioned earlier, and I'm going to pick Derby. Okay, so this is another time I can point out that my product can have a different theme than my site. Or it could be the same in the same theme family if you want it to all look uniform. So for this demo, I'm going to pick the Derby product theme, but you can very easily, if you have completely different types of products all within the umbrella of a site, you can make some look completely different. That's totally fine as well. So I'm going to pick Derby for my product theme, and I'm going to activate it. There we go. You can already see in the preview that it looks amazing, and I haven't even begun customizing it yet. Now let me take this point and just take 30 seconds of your time to finish a thought that I brought up earlier, and that is there's two camps of people, right? I showed you in the theme editor how there's this point and click simple area for no coders, as I call it, to customize their theme and their appearance, but there's a whole nother section for you advanced folk. Now I don't want to scare any of you, but I do want to just show you this really quick so you can kind of see what I'm talking about in terms of the power. So before I click customize and actually carry on with this demo, I'm going to click more here and hit edit HTML CSS. Now here you'll see we have a built-in editor that includes all the code behind the scenes. So if you know HTML, CSS, and even the Liquid templating language, you have complete power in terms of how your product is laid out and as your site is laid out. So I'm going to get back over here and into the no code land. So I'll just click appearance here and hit customize. Okay, so for this product, we called it HTML Basics and we had the description there. Let's give it a new background image. And by now this should look familiar to you because this was a very similar process as setting up a site was. So I'll go over here to Dropbox and I'll pick a new marquee image. Okay, so let me edit the logo up here to match my sites. Then I'll save those changes to my theme. Okay, so while we're in the editor here, I just want to point out a couple things. Is down here, there's this image of a computer monitor. If I click that, I can switch to mobile and I can see how my site and how my product is going to look on a mobile device. So it's super, super handy. And it kind of shows just how everything is mobile responsive. Everything is going to look great no matter what device that you are on. So I'm going to exit out of this editor here and go back to my dashboard. Okay, so now we've got an awesome site and we've got a product inside it. So now we want to sell it. So you might be thinking, how do I set a price for my product? Well, there's this term that I'm going to be using several times today, and that's building blocks. We built Kajabi as a platform comprised of various building blocks. And the reason for that is because everybody's business is different and everybody has a slightly different way of wanting to do things. And so we didn't want some rigid set of rules you have to follow. We just kind of wanted like a box of Legos you could take and you can build what you want. So we have these various building blocks. And so I'm going to show you one now called offers. So it would be very limiting if we just said a product had a single price and it's always going to be that one price. No, in reality, you have this product that you want to sell and you have different ways you want to sell it. Sometimes you want to sell it for one price. Sometimes you want to sell it for a different price. Sometimes you might want to have monthly payments for that same product, like 3 payments of $97 or something like that. And sometimes you might want to bundle that product with another product. And so we have this building block called offers. And so offers is a perfect way to set a price for a product or a group of products. So I'm going to click over to sales. And you'll see it already has a recent offer, but I'm just going to click offers here and hit add new offer. Okay, so offer details. I just want to sell that one course. It was called HTML Basics. And I've got a description right there. And then for the image, I'll just pick the same image I used before. Now here I can say which product is included in this offer. So I'm just going to hit HTML Basics, but you'll see I could pick sample product as well, which would bundle the two together. So for one payment or one price, I could sell 2 products or 3 products or 5 products, and you're going to start catching this vision how powerful this is. So for this offer though, I just want it to be one product. And now down here is where I can change the price of this offer. So it can be free, it can be a one-time payment, it can be multiple payments or a monthly subscription. So you'll see that it says in order to collect a payment, a one-time payment, I need to connect it to Stripe. That's totally fine. I'm just going to hit save. And now's a great time to show you how easy it is to connect your account for payments. So on the dashboard here in Kajabi, I just hit connect with Stripe. So Stripe is what powers built-in payments inside Kajabi. So it says, do you already have a Stripe account? I'm going to say I already have a Stripe account, but it's super easy if you don't already have one. You just click that button, the green button. So I'm going to click this blue one, and it tells me to sign into Stripe and then finally to connect to Stripe. So I'll just click connect to Stripe. And I already have this account called Learn to Code. And I literally just fill in a couple boxes and I'm ready to accept payments. Okay, so now by just filling out a couple boxes, my account is connected to Stripe, and that means I'm free to accept payments. And even today, somebody could come to my site that I just created and actually pay me via credit card, and the money would be deposited in my bank account. It's super cool. So now that I'm successfully connected, we can go back to that offer, HTML Basics, and I can set a price. So let's just say this is, I'm just making this up, $19. 19 US dollars. You'll see currency here. I can collect money in any currency I want, which is really cool. I'll hit save. Okay, so you saw me build an offer, but what is an offer? What does it look like? Well, here's an easy way to think of it. An offer is a checkout page. So every offer has a page where somebody is going to visit and type in their billing information and hit, I want to buy it. So let's preview this offer I created and see what it looks like. Okay, so we have a beautiful checkout page for this offer. And it's just designed with conversion in mind. And we've processed millions of dollars through this type of checkout page, and it's done wonders. And so I'm gonna go back now and tell you about another building block we have, and that's called sales pages. Now, Kajabi has this idea of built-in sales pages that can be used to sell one or more offers. So it's really, really powerful. When I click sales pages, I'll just hit new sales page. And this sales page, well, let's just use the same info we used before. Finally, we'll click save. And it says this sales page doesn't use any offers. So let's add the offer HTML Basics to this sales page. And that's done. Okay, so now we're going to go over to the dashboard and kind of see where we're at. So I'm going to preview my site. And you'll see this could literally be ready for traffic right now. I've got the beautiful site that I customize, and then I've got this product, HTML Basics, for sale for $19. And so if a customer would click on this HTML Basics, they see the sales page, they can hit play and watch my sales video, and they see the information about the course, and they could say purchase course. So when they purchase the course, they see the beautiful checkout page that we customized. They fill this out, they hit complete my purchase, and this course, this product is in their library and they can access it at any time. Okay, so I just showed you how to create a site, how to customize the site, how to add a product, and how to sell that product or multiple products in Kajabi. And there's one thing I wanted to point out about the selling products that I didn't say earlier, and that's when somebody buys one of your products, they can buy future products from you with just one click. So their payment information is securely stored, and think of the power that is, because you get these students in there, you get them consuming your content and loving what you have to say, and then you release something else, they're going to click and they're going to buy it, they're going to add it to their library, and they're going to be able to access that new product with the same login in the same interface, and you're really building your brand, your home, your digital empire on the web, and it's super awesome. So now there's another building block that I want to show you, and that's just with the same analogy here of the learn to code. What if I wanted to, instead of just sending traffic directly to my page and trying to get people to sign up and buy, that might be successful and all, but what if I wanted to put a piece of free content out there and maybe send some traffic, like paid traffic to it, like from, I want to get some Facebook ads or some Google ads and really target a specific demographic of people. So that could be done with landing pages. Now that's a whole nother building block inside New Kajabi. So I can create landing pages, and those pages are set up to collect subscriber information, a name and an email address, which I could then use to contact them via email at a future time and really kind of warm them up to the eventual sale, right? So we always say people are going to buy from you if they know you, like you, and trust you. Landing pages are a great way to do that. So come back over here, look over my shoulder, and I'm going to show you the landing pages building block. So I'm just going to click on marketing over here and hit new landing page and scroll down. You see there's a lot of beautiful templates, and there's so much I can choose from, and there's so many more on the way, but I'm just going to click element opt-in and say, free lesson. So you'll see it's installing the theme. Now, this landing page building block is very similar to the sites and the products in that they are really just themes behind the scenes. And this is super powerful because you have all the same customization options that you did for site and product themes. And so for you no-coders out there, you can have just point and click simple customization options for your page. But if you're advanced, you can go under the hood and actually change the code of these pages. Super awesome, gets me excited every time I think about it. So we're in this landing page editor now, and I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time just customizing this, but you'll see I can turn off this countdown timer and maybe change this button to learn more about coding, something like that. And I'm not going to edit this text, but you can see that I can upload a video here, and I can have optional comments if I want. For this, I probably don't want comments, and so I'm just going to go over here and say, take off the social section. Okay, and then finally, this logo up here, we should change it to my company logo, fictitious company logo. And we should probably change some of this text. So let's say free lesson intro. Let's just say, what is HTML? Free 20-minute video gets you started with web development. Hit save on that. check it out. Let's preview it. Okay, so here's my preview of the landing page, and you'll see that I didn't upload a video because you've already seen that before, but under the video is a form. Now, this form, you'll notice I didn't have to go integrate that with a third-party provider. No, sure I could if I wanted to and I wanted to collect an email list elsewhere, but by default, every single time you have a form on any of your landing pages, that information is collected inside Kajabi. And so you've got your contacts, your subscribers right there in Kajabi, and there's ways to communicate with them. And you can really just use the power of the Kajabi platform start to finish, right? To collect subscribers, collect people that are interested, and eventually make them members of your site, and they could buy products and future products from you. And so this form feature that I kind of showed you in the context of this landing page is another building block inside New Kajabi. And so you might remember, and I'm just going to click over there while I'm talking, you might remember that early on when I previewed my site theme, when I scroll down, there was a sign up, a newsletter sign up. This uses the same form building blocks. So this is a great way to show that I've got a form on a landing page and I've got a different form on my home page, and all of that information is flowing into my Kajabi account. So these people are subscribers. So I'm free to put forms wherever I want, in my products, on my sites, on my homepage, and anywhere on my landing pages. And that data is flowing into my Kajabi account. It's super cool and super powerful. Okay, so that was a pretty exhaustive trip around Kajabi, and I didn't even show you everything. I didn't show you affiliate program. I didn't show you upsells. There's so many other things. I didn't even show you the blog, right? You can have a blog out there on your site to share your message and share kind of free content or free news with your prospects, with your audience. I didn't show you any of that, and this video would be hours long if I showed you everything, but I hope that this just shows you kind of down and dirty what Kajabi is like inside. When you sign up for an account, what you're going to see, and I hope it gives you kind of the peace that, wow, I can do this. I just watched him do it, and it was live. He did this and it works, and I can do that myself with my own content. So that's what I hope you get out of this video. And let me just speak personally for a minute and say that I'm extremely excited about this platform we've built and where it's headed. We're not going anywhere, and these features are just the tip of the iceberg, really, on this direction that we're taking it. And you're going to be able to see that if you jump on board now and get into Kajabi, you are going to be pleased. I guarantee it, because this is finally a tool, a platform that you can use to run your entire online business. And whether you are seasoned professional and already have an online business, or if this is brand new to you, we're hoping that this is the platform that you need to realize I can do this, and now is my time. So thank you for watching this entire video, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks.